Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, which is going to be me showing you how to make 3 ingredient chocolate truffles. So the first ingredient you need is digestives, just the plain ones. I have these ones here. You also need condensed milk, which looks like this. And you also need cocoa powder. I went for the Nesquik chocolate milkshake powder because it actually tastes nice. I don't know if you've ever tried making things with hot chocolate powder, but it does not taste nice, don't do it. Okay, and for equipment all you need is a food bag, because you're going to be putting the digestives in here and you're going to be bashing it with a rolling pin or something heavy. Don't swing it about like me, because you'll end up like whacking yourself in the face with it. That would not be fun. Also, you're going to need a wooden spoon just to mix it all together, and you're going to need a mixing bowl of any size you want, but you're not really going to be making a huge amount of these because they are fairly small and it will make a lot. So yes, let's get started. So firstly I'm going to put these into the food bag and I'll get back to you once I've finished doing that. Okay, so now I have my food bag filled with all of the digestives. I've used a full packet because you need them all to stick together, you don't want it to be runny liquid. So yes, I have all of them in this. And you need to make sure all the air is out, and you also need to make sure you've tied it tight so it doesn't come flying out the side of the food bag. Now I'm going to bash it with the rolling pin. Just like so. Okay, so now my little bag of digestives is all combined and mangled into sort of like breadcrumbs. It actually looks like the crumbs at the end of a cereal box, but yes. You want it all to be teeny tiny little crumbs, and I'm just going to open up the food bag and I'm going to put it into my mixing bowl. If I could open this knot, it would be really useful. Okay, so yes, I'm going to put all the digestives into my mixing bowl, like so. This is quite messy. Here we go. Yeah, that's just about in. And I'm just going to give it another little bash with my rolling pin, just this way, to make sure all the bigger chunks are gone. Or you can use your fingers if it's easier. I think I'm going to do that for bits like this which have not broken down. And you just want to break it between your fingers and kind of rub it like this, and it'll start to make little breadcrumbs. So now I'm going to pour my condensed milk into my mixing bowl with the breadcrumbs. It's not breadcrumbs, it's digestive biscuits. So I'm just going to pour it like so. It looks so nice. It looks like custard, but I don't recommend you taste condensed milk because it's really sweet and sickly. Some people might like it, but I personally think it tastes disgusting on its own. It tastes nice mixed in with things for baking, but not on its own. Definitely not. At the moment it looks like this. Excuse all the crumbs of digestives on the worktop, but yes, I'm going to mix it all together now with my wooden spoon. I should have probably used a bigger bowl for this. That would have probably been more useful. But yeah, you just want to work it all in together, and once you've done that you're going to add in your chocolate powder. And the idea of this is that it's going to be really, really thick in consistency because they need to stick together and make little kind of spears. And yeah. At this stage it looks really disgusting, and I've not mixed it properly yet. I'm going to start adding in the chocolate powder now because I don't want to leave it until it gets really stiff and then I won't be able to mix it. Okay, so I've got my chocolate powder here and I'm just using a tablespoon, and I'm just going to start by adding 5 tablespoons I think, heaped ones, like so. 4, 5. And if I need any more I'll add it as I go along, and I'll let you know how much I added. Okay, so now that it's all combined, I ended up adding 7 tablespoons of the cocoa powder. I'm now going to roll them in some cocoa powder, and this is just to make it taste nicer. I have put cling film down on my worktop so that my full worktop isn't covered in cocoa powder. It'll probably still get messy, but not as bad with this time. And I'm just going to roll them into little balls and roll them into the cocoa powder. So you can make the truffles whatever size you want, but I'm going for a bit of a size this big. And I'm just going to start rolling it into the mixture to make it less sticky. and then I'll start rolling it into a little ball. So this is it covered in the cocoa powder, and then I'm just rolling it like so between both hands. And once you've got it into a little ball, you can give it another little roll in powder. It should just be this shape, and giving it another roll. Yay! And that is one truffle finished. Now this mixture will make a lot, but you can always half the quantities if you really want to. But I have my friend coming over, not tomorrow but the following day, and these last about a good week, so you don't have to worry about them going off fast. So I'm pretty sure we'll eat them between us. So yep, just rolling it between my hands and then rolling it again into the powder. I made that one a little bit smaller than last, but yes, you get the idea. This time I'm going to try and make a little sphere. So again, I'm just grabbing a bit of mixture and putting it into the cocoa powder. I just said sphere, I didn't mean sphere. I'm going to try and make it a little tombstone shape. So I'm rolling it into a little sausage shape, and then I'm going to flatten the bottom like so to create a little surface, and then I'm just going to try and round off the edges like so. So you've got a little shape that kind of looks like a poo, it does not look appetising at all. But yeah, that is going to serve as a little gravestone. I'm going to roll it again in cocoa powder so that it's not as sticky. And then at the end I'll use some writing pens and I'll write something on them like RIP or something like that. Yeah, that'll be a little gravestone. It'll probably look a lot better once it's got writing on it. I'm not going to make too many of those because that takes a bit longer. It's easier just to roll it into spheres. But since this is a Halloween tutorial, I thought I'd better make at least one Halloweeny truffle. Oh, my dog's barking at something. Sounds like a tractor. This is quite a fun recipe to do, especially if you have children. They will enjoy doing this. Just make sure you don't make them do this in their best clothes because it's extremely messy. You want to make sure they're wearing something old that they're allowed to get messy in, or get them an apron. These aren't just for kids though, they taste great. I love them. So now I have all my little spheres, but I think I'm now actually just going to press them all into flat shapes to make all of them tombstones. And then you just kind of pull up the sides to get it slightly narrower and make sure the edges are rounded. Like so. They don't have to be anywhere near perfect. Okay, so I've made most of them into rough tombstone shapes, and I've left some of them, 5 of them, in the shape of little faces. So now I'm going to use my writing pens to decorate them. I have a black and a red writing pen, and I'm going to start off with the black, and I'm just going to write RIP on the gravestones, or tombstones, whatever you want to call them. This is quite time consuming, but they'll look quite nice. There we are, and you have one little truffle toast. Take some white ice and sugar, and I'm just going to dust some of them and turn them into little ghosts. Taking a pinch, and I'm just going to drop it over some of the tombstones, like so. I'm saying tombstones as that's what they originally were going to be. Some of them are, like that's some of the finished tombstones, which actually look alright. They'll taste better than what they look. So I'm just dusting that over, and then once you've got them over, just swipe it like so, so that it sticks and it all turns kind of ghosty white. And I'll just use my black icing pen again to create little faces on them. Need a little bit more ice and sugar on there. Now my little truffles are covered in white icing. I'm going to draw little ghosty faces on them. So they're just going to have 2 eyes, obviously, and a little ghosty mouth. So this is my little truffles. I have made
tombstones, ghosts, and I made a few little devil faces here, and I also made some just creepy little faces there as well. But yeah, if you make these into normal little chocolate balls, you can eat them anytime round, but since it was Halloween, I thought I'd give them a little Halloween decor.
So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with another Halloween themed video. Bye!